6 o'clock, cleansing judgment, cautious, yeah.
Let's talk about Pollux, okay? Me and the NK community, I played him for 6 hours. I only needed 2 hours. Everyone in the community knew his power level within the first 30 minutes to an hour of playing with him. I could have finished this video within an hour or two, but we tried to make him work. The entire Mengwao, Monchi, who disagree with me on Clem and all that, we all do 400 E-Tide. Even the Chinese content creators. All of them. Pollux is fucking useless. Pollux is fucking useless. He is not needed. He is strong, as I said, in a caster team. Caster doesn't need him. Caster scales faster than him. I was showing the clips. The video was done in the first hour or 2 hours. And then we just started memeing on Pollux. We just started memeing on Pollux for hours in Discord. Memeing it. So this video is just after I go over his kit and why he's weak. I'm just going to show you clips on why he is so bad compared to caster. Like, in one of the clips, I go, okay, the only use case scenario for pulling on Pollux is that you decided to break your account by pulling for Pollux, so you need Pollux to run a caster because you didn't have enough caster copies because you decided to use it on Pollux. That's where Pollux is good in a caster team. Because you use all your pulls on Pollux, okay? Then you have to use him with caster. Instead of using all your pulls on caster. So, let's go over his kit and how to play him and his recommended Enlightenment level if you want to play him. Again, I have no qualms with anyone. He's technically the best DPS for a caster team. But caster does more damage to him on that team. But he synergizes very well. So, let's go over his Enlightened and his skill and his mechanics. So, his whole thing is he gets Sacred Hearts and Atonement of Pain. What is Atonement of Pain? What is Sacred Heart? Atonement of Pain is the first command card Pollux plays in a turn. He gets a damage boost. It goes to 20 to 100% of his attack, and a shield boost. It goes to 50% of its defense and 10 elements. This is the same as caster cards. So the first Pollux card you played gets this bonus. Without a leap. Seems good. Monchi agrees with me. This makes him a whale unit. Even more whale unit. You're going to see in the clips. What I mean. You're going to see a whale, Pollux, and we're going to see, oh my gosh, he does so much damage. And then Monchi went in with his regular Pollux. And then Mengwao tried it with his E3 Pollux. Level 80. Yeah. Let me tell you, it was a struggle. It was a struggle. And we tried playing without caster comp. Without caster, good luck. Good luck living. Again, after I narrate this, you're going to see all the clips. And you're going to see what we saw. And you're going to enjoy all the memeing we did. I have hours of memeing that I condensed down. Because he's that bad. We tried to make him work in every comp. I tried several comps. I tried other retain comps. I tried other retain units. He doesn't do shit. He doesn't do shit. Let's see. So, let's go over his Enlightenments. E1. Needed. Mandatory. Without his E1, you don't start with a Sacred Heart. When I tried him E0, when Monchi tried him E0, you die. It's like Calf. It's just like Calf. Except for Calf at E3 is playable in endgame. Pollux at E3 still doesn't do anything compared to caster. So, start battle, place one Sacred Heart into your hand, which is his whole mechanic. You have Sacred Heart, you build sin marks. His whole thing is about sin marks. He's all about the sinning. Okay? And every stack of sin mark, his damage deals sin. So, for each card in hand, you get one more stack of sin mark after you rouse him. His rouse, too expensive. 3 costs for what it does. You would rouse caster first. You don't even need to rouse Pollux. His sin mark is worthless. Bleed damage is pretty bad. It scales off his damage, yeah. But you know what happens in Arc 2? You know what happens in Endgame? Every time you push a boss, they cleanse the bleed now. In Arc 1, sure. Arc 1, he's not doing enough damage. You know why? In Arc 1, he doesn't have his Soul Forge. His Soul Forge It's huge for his damage. He doesn't have this effect in Arc 1, chapters 1 through 9. Yeah. Every other DPS is better than him. I'd put him C tier. You want to end the video now? C tier. And then I talked with them. I re-evaluated my decision. We all re-evaluated. He's C tier regardless if you're a new player or a vet player. You don't pull on him. He needs severe buffs or just delete him from the game. Even if he gets buffed, then he'd be too strong. You know? Because right now, he doesn't bring anything to the team. He brings shit to the team as a DPS. You know what Calf can do? She can shield you. She can build strength, do everything. He's a one-dimensional damage character that doesn't do enough damage or scaling. He needs to cast to proc corrosion. Most of it is corrosion damage. You're going to see in all the clips. Notice the damage dealt and the numbers you see on the screen. Damage dealt does not include corrosion. More than double his damage is corrosion from caster when you're playing with a caster team. It's all caster. And you know who else goes with it? Jenkins. So I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to go over his likeness, and then I'm going to show the clips, and then that'll be back. Then current flares will be back. You're going to be talking to past flares now. Okay? After I go over this. So, every card in hand, strike and defense, guarantee 1 alias. This is a effect with conditionals. So, if you have a lot of cards in hand, which means you need wheel limit, his strike defense generates more alias. Yeah? And it's needed. E2 is needed because every Sacred Heart you play, it reduces the cost of his Cleansing Judgment by 1. And Cleansing Judgment is your big, dick, single target damage card. When you want to play this first with Atonement. And every time you exhaust a Sacred Heart, which means play it 3 times, you get the Atonement, or the first card you play every time also gets Atonement. Or the first card you play after you exalt gets Atonement. His Overexalt, very good if not mandatory. All his Pollux card get 50% Atonement playing, and the next command card takes its like 1 more time. This Overexalt is insane. Heavy whale character. Even when whaled out, you rather whale out a caster, rather whale out a calf, rather whale out to Will, rather whale out a Dorsey. And guess who's rerunning? Caster to Will. They're all better than him. Leaps and bounds. They go on any team. Pollux goes on one team. A caster team. I tried. I ran for 6 hours. I tried with every team I have. And I have a really large roster. I play the game a lot. I stream for 12, 20 hours. There's no other team that'll help you live Alert 5. Sure, if you're doing easy content. If you're doing Alert 4, Alert 3, amazing. Amazing. Pat yourself on the back. If you're doing easy content, he's fine. You know who else is fine in easy content? Liz. Yeah, caster is already killing the boss. I can just not play any Pollux card. It's Alert 5. But I will play his Sacred Heart. Wow. It does less damage than caster. By a lot. Yeah. You would just put the Jenkins here. Look. Wow, that's all caster's corrosion. All of it is just caster. You just put anyone else but Pollux there.
Yeah, but you need to overexalt Pollux, dude.
I know, I'll do it for the final thing for the screenshot. Should I just kill it with his overexalt or overexalt and play a card?
Overexalt and do the atonement. Yeah.
I'm worried. Does caster's corrosion kill by exalt now, or can I stack up more?
Dude, does kill him. Just do it. It's not gonna die. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. They're not gonna die.
Just do enough. But the Sacred Heart will probably kill her. Right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Nice lead, but also why is he doing
Yeah, that's
Okay.
low
Okay.
number.
Because he has 177 strength, I see.
Okay. So, this clip is of me pretending if you didn't use a level 90 Pollux, and you instead use all of your resources on a level 90 caster with Jenkins and other units, what the final boss battle would have looked like. We killed it faster. Yeah, the boss dies faster if you instead use your resources and just play caster DPS. Here's the proof. Just watch.
Yes, I think
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is all caster. I didn't proc corrosion at all.
Yeah, you barely proc corrosion. You used a swarm impact earlier or something, I think.
yeah. So wait, so Frost, how long does it take to level up a character to max level in this game?
1 month.
From zero resources. Zero resources.
1 month.
Really?
See how that goes, you know?
That is just caster carrying the Pollux. I tried him without using any of the caster, corrosion.
He does no damage. You need
It's-
it's all about corrosion process.
It's all about corrosion. It's all about the caster, dude.
It's all corrosion. He did so much damage.
hmm
Talking that corrosion.
You can hear the tone in Monchi's voice.
Talking like Manglao talks. I can only
Time to
assume.
try my own.
Now, yeah, now it should be exactly the same damage rise, right? Right, Monchi? Nothing should be different.
Need to play friendly.
What do you mean? Look at this. Pollux just one-shotted everything. It wasn't the caster corrosion.
Pollux just one-shotted Monty's run just now, maybe, but
This is pretty grim right now.
Yeah, because you start with no heart without the dupe.
Yeah, it's pretty grim right now.
Yeah, if you don't start with heart, it's a dead unit.
This is unplayable.
Yeah. It's unplayable just like Calf is unplayable E0. Okay, this is if you don't pull on caster and you went all in on Pollux. What is it like? Okay, how do you live this turn? End turn phase.
Okay, so I can do some damage.
Yeah, you don't need to route them. Well, without wow.
oh
Yeah.
wow, that animation is
Man, why is level uncapping so expensive?
Why are you playing the Jenkins? It's a Pollux team. It's a Pollux team.
No sys template for this.
Okay.
It's a Pollux team. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's just this is a Jenkins team now. This is a Jenkins team. Look how much damage the Jenkins. Oh wow, wow. That's so fucking bad.
You saw the damage from Pollux.
Yeah,
I don't think I can beat this without the heal.
I don't think you can beat it too. Yeah, that's Jenkins versus Pollux. This is like the easiest skip ever for a new player. If you don't care about, twinks. That's what you think. The first card he plays is big dick damage.
I think he's an overexalt or bust.
Well,
Here.
I'm testing him at E3 right now, and it is
Impress?
kind of awful.
Yeah, I don't think it's good without overexalt or level 90. I don't. Which is kind of unfortunate. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case.
Caster already kills low 10 by himself. My level 70 caster is basically doing all the work. I don't need the Pollux on this team at all.
Players, how do I play this?
Okay, let's see. Do I do this is more.
Yeah, okay, do it. It's big damage.
Big damage. Okay.
It'll be like 12k each. Oh, look at that. 30k damage. And 90k corrosion.
Okay, that's tankable.
So now we play
Only possible.
one Sacred Heart, and we're gonna see how much damage the Atonement does. Huge. 21,000.
So they can pull it with this thing, right?
Well, yeah, but the first card after Overzeal, is stronger. The first card. No, it's his talent. It's Atonement.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Sacred, Cleansing. Cleansing is the most damage you can do. Yeah.
Okay.
See?
Shit.
See?
Look at that damage.
Huge.
that was good.
That's
Yeah?
good that's actually really good, dude.
Yeah.
This is the whale one, right?
Yep, it's the whale one.
Yeah.
Of course it's the whale one.
Of course.
Yeah, play all the Sacred Hearts and then Soul Seer. And play another one for the stack.
Get it back. Okay.
Yeah. Play Nether Soul Serum. Yeah, and turn.
Okay.
For the bleed doesn't do anything. It's mostly his base damage, dude. The bleed is useless. The Sin stacks is useless.
Right now.
The bleed is worthless. Okay. We've used all of our Pollux bursts. What do we do now? What do we do now?
Looks like game over.
Okay.
Another Sacred Heart.
And you get the Atonement of Pain on the next card play, too. Let's pick a Sacred Heart.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a double play.
Mm-hmm.
Double
Yep.
play.
Yep. Next card double play. Huge.
There you go, point. Keep going, right?
Yep, keep going. Wait. I would have epilepsy to get the Sacred Heart. Yeah. Because some of them have 3 stacks. Yeah, some of them have 3 stacks. Yeah. We're gonna the amazing Pollux damage here. Huge. Look at that bleed, dude. Look at that bleed. Look at that bleed. Look at that bleed. That's amazing. Okay. Annihilate.
Hello.
Up. Zaps up.
Going.
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't this game over?
Yeah, it's game over. But Pollux is so good, he's gonna let you proc 40 yards in a row.
Okay, well, 4 turns.
Like, okay, let's say you level 90 him. OE. That means you have to spin him off as a new D-tie team if you want to push hard, because putting him on a catcher team is just overkill. Just overkill at that point.
Jenkins is free. That's the thing, right?
Yeah, Jenkins is free. This might be the fastest video ever done, but I'm going to keep going my 6 hours and just try them with other units until I figure out something that works.
And he works with a whale. Pollux works with Caster very well.
With caster.
Yeah.
Caster work with caster.
Yeah.
It works.
Liz works with Caster very well.
First try.
Yeah. I cleared Alert 5 as well with my Pollux. I played with the box, yeah. That was all my level 70 Caster. I'll be honest. I'll give credit to Caster, the one who deserves all the credit. Yeah, the Sin Mark was worthless. I purposely held it as long as possible. The Sin Mark was worthless.
It does definitely skill well.
Oh.
It's just all base damage.
Yeah, you don't care about the fucking Sin Marks.
Sin Mark's useless. It's all levels for damage.
But everyone
Or
wants
you
them.
don't like to
because-
play Jenkins at all.
You hate
That's
orphans.
the reason why I want to pull Pollux, because I don't like playing Jenkins at home.
No, the real reason is you hate children, especially orphans. They are unloved for a reason.
Oh god.
Okay?
But
That is the reason they're orphans.
he loves Q.
He is not good at E3. He is not good at E3. I will tell you that.
He is OE plus 12 unit. Because he
Yeah.
base damage and
Bleed isn't even that good because when you push without the bleed, most bosses now cleanses the bleed.
Yeah.
Yeah, most bosses now cleanses the bleed, so like okay. Well, proccing Caster's Corrosion, you have a very weak caster, but the only reason you have a very weak caster is because you spent your pulls on Pollux. That is why you have a very weak caster. You need the Pollux.
Yeah,
So-
that's about it.
So if you break yourself by pulling for Pollux, Pollux is good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There is his use scenario, right?
not sold on the character.
I don't think anyone here is sold on the character. Not even Mengwao is sold on the character.
Sacred Heart.
What do you mean?
Oh, wait. Watch this, Mengwao. Well,
Yeah.
look at this. Look at this. Oh, so many mobs here. Wait, I'm gonna. Okay, wow. It's gonna be amazing. This first card. Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. You saw that? Oh. More almost half of his HP just gone. I think Pikmin, when I was doing this with Pikmin, it killed all of them. I think Pikmin killed all of them, unironically. Wow. Just gonna exile them because I can. Wow.
Kill the boss without even breaking the shield. All Pollux.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, he's so strong. Pollux do his thing. You ignore what damage the caster's doing right now. He's not doing anything. That wasn't caster right there that did that much damage. Okay, it was all Pollux. What? This is the Pollux. See? Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Wow. I think that was less damage than all those casters. Where did all that extra damage come from? It must be a secret Pollux passive, you know? It was a secret Pollux passive. Soul Searing Light, okay? This is with 35 sin stacks.
Wow, look at that bleed. The mobs will almost die next turn.
Yeah, you somehow didn't kill any of the mobs. That is
It's because we have weakness on us. If weakness wasn't on us, they'd be dead. They have bone, but okay, the math doesn't check out. But if you pretend the math checks out, it's because they have bone. They had bone too, by the way. It's gonna one caster plume actually does more. Forget about it. Forget about it. It's not the one caster plume now does more damage. Wait, it does. Caster's Umbro. Wait, caster's scaling faster than the Pollux. Wait, my level 70 caster scaling faster. I mean, yeah, but I want to use it. Okay, this is a lot of turns in, you know. Okay.
wow.
This is 77 sin stacks. Watch this. Okay. Now we're gonna play this first because this is the AoE. Wow.
Oh my god, they almost wiped.
Okay, another. Okay, I'm gonna use my last soul. Wait, I'm gonna do this. Wow.
I mean, at least you managed to kill them.
This does the most damage. We're gonna see.
It's gonna kill. It should kill. Oh, never mind.
I mean, it does have a lethal amount of no damage. This
Yeah.
fucking whale, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. Jellet it takes Jellet a tenth of a turn to do that much bleed, okay? But Caster is a twink.
Caster is a twink?
Ooh, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Silk on my shoulder, razor on my smile, slender silhouette. I walk down the aisle. I polish the midnight, sculpt the moonlit skin. I whisper like a danger, honey with the sin, yeah. 나의 걸음은 그림자 속삭여 밤을 부셔. My sacred heart in hand, hungry to spit on God and grace. 촛불이 절하고 성자들 눈을 감아 숨이 막혀와. 내 손에 사슬로 묶인 캐스터 그 기도는 눌린 울음으로 I just grin in silver, I drink the sin. I am the king dressed in velvet, thirsting for the night. Sin, 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 I love to sin, I love to sin. Sin, 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 I smile and pull you in. 그의 죄를 사랑해, 밤은 나의 무대야. Sinless verdict strikes the clock, cleansing judgment, conscious skin. I am the night breaker in like a threat. Couture with my grin, nails painted midnight, elegance of sin. I fold the law like paper, read scripture upside down. My sacred art tattoo where sorrow likes to drown. 네 심장에 새겨진 불꽃 깨끗해질 수 없는 나의 춤. Caster flutters his wings while I wear the crown. Two halves of a legend. I love the dark and I love to sin. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mirrors whisper secrets, my silk confesses truth. Brotherhood in heaven, brotherhood in rule. Caster holds the lantern, but I carry thunder's hymn. I am the verdict dressed in velvet. I love the sin. Sin, 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 I love to sin, I love to sin. Sin, 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 I smile and pull you in. 그의 죄를 사랑해, 밤은 나의 무대야. Sinless verdict strikes the clock, cleansing judgment carves your skin. I am the night breaker in your dream. I love to sin, I love to sin. 여기서 멈추지마, 더 깊게 들어가. Young pulse, my heartbeat like a dagger. Louder, louder, sinful couture. I'm the rumor in the chapel, the rumor in the crowd. Judgment like a kiss, verdict like a vow. My sacred heart burning slow, holy and obscene. Pollux got 침실을 지배해 밤의 왕 속삭임의 신. I dance on the altar, velvet meets the flame. I break a 별을 부셔, 기억은 나의 이름. All shall enter my cleansing judgment. Live with velvet stains. 내 손끝엔 죄, 내 입술엔 죄, 내 숨엔 sin, sin, sin. I love to sin, I love to sin, I love to sin, sin, sin. I smile and pull you in. 그의 죄를 사랑해, 밤은 나의 무대야. Sinless verdict strikes the clock, cleansing judgment carves your skin. I am the night breaker in your dream. I love to sin, I love to sin. 두 형제 전설, 빛과 어둠의 synchro. I wear sin like perfume, and sin will always cling. I love to sin.
Who does the live all value? Every other DPS in the game. Every other DPS in the game has better scaling. Because he is purely exploration and base damage scaling. You know who has better scaling? My caster. Insane. Insane scaling. You know why caster has insane scaling? You know why he's good? This. Final damage 10% after every 3 Onyx Plume you play. You know what is Pollux scaling? His stupid fucking sin marks. 1% bleed per damn person mark. 1% per sin mark. Yeah. And you only get... Caster is 10% every 3 Onyx Plume. It's 10% every 3 Onyx Plume. You know what's easier to do? 3 Onyx Plume for 10%. Compared to whatever the fuck they were thinking with Pollux. Because it's not... Because you're trying to kill with bleed. And let me tell you, a lot of enemies ignore that fucking bleed. You know who else brings more into their kit? Pollux does not have weakness, does not have bone, does not have strength scaling, does not have strength scaling multipliers. You know what Cap brings to the team? She generates you strength. She helps you live with shield. She has Pierce in her kit. She has 300% strength scaling. And a Hyper Flare strength scaling. Strength bonus. You know what Thorazine brings to the team? You know what Thorazine brings to the team? Let's see. Where's my Thorazine? There he is. He inflicts Vuln. He gives you strength. He has 500% strength scaling on his Exalt. Yeah. You know what Twill brings to the team? She can copy any card. She generates S key. She steals their strength. She gives you strength. She can refund Morimens. She can generate a barrier. She can double posse. She can discard. She can use posses. She can give you a barrier. Defeat Alienist. She can do it all. The flares. Those are good characters. Maybe lesser. You know what? Let's go to other DPS. You know what Caucus Ring team? Dispel weakness, inflicts bone, and he has scaling. Oh, what is this? He has technical damage scaling. You know what Pollux has scaling-wise? Nothing. He has a 1x gain strength scaling, which means strength is almost worthless on him. Yeah? He's all of his scaling is off his base damage, and it's as sin marks. And it doesn't have high value. You know what Jelwit has? Oh, he gives you strength. She crit damage, trigger 50% of her bleed. Oh, she heals you. Oh, her Bloodthirsty Fail has a 5x strength scaling bonus, and it triggers 30% of their bleed. 100% bleed right off the bat. Oh, don't have to wait X amount of turns to get bleed. Oh yeah, but flares. Surely a level 90 Pollux. I'll show you. But I'm just gonna go over every DPS to make a point. What does Corporal give you? She gives weakness. She gives bone. Buffs your crit damage for your team. Technical damage scaling. What does... You know, what else we talked about in the video? Jenkins is better than him for a catch team. You know why? A lot of people don't notice. This crit damage applies to the whole team. Caster always crits. This gives crit damage for the whole team. Yeah. He gives over 100% crit damage for your team just by existing, exalting, and playing his cards. And then Caster can do his damage with his auto crits. I think over 100% more crit damage is better than whatever Pollux is doing. I'll show you. Okay. But Lotan, strength, dispel your weakness, percent HP. Goliath, even though he's pretty bad nowadays, 3x strength scaling, generates you strength. Dude, Jose Exalt, steal strength. Arita, tentacle scaling, pierce damage, makes the tentacle attack once. Oh, Nymph! Yeah, Nymph has a strength scaling too. Oh, that is weird. What? Surely not every DPS is like that. Let's like a 24 crit damage and stuff, and poison trigger. Oh, 24 is high stat values. You know you can. Let's do the Riker. Oh, Riker strength scaling gives you bone, gives you weakness. You can ignore that. Oh, Pharaohs gives you tentacle scaling. Tulu, the tentacle damage and strength scaling. We gotta find someone with a worse kit than Pollux. I get strength. I can ignore that strength scaling. Okay. It's strength. We ignore that. Ignore this crit damage. Doesn't matter. Ignore the scaling. Better scaling. Sorrel after buff is pretty good. I'll make a video on it. An unfair comparison. Infinite scaling with his furnace. Pikmin actually does more damage than Pollux. We tested it. Liz is in the same situation as Cast. Okay. And let's look at where Liz is on every tier list. Okay, we ignore that. It doesn't matter. Okay, you ignore where she is on a tier list. Who else did? Oh yeah, she now has strength scaling, base damage increase. This is actually more than Cassia, by the way. I tested it. I'll make a video on Cassia. Cassia does more damage than Pollux. Strength scaling. Wanda's the same as Cassia. Where's Wanda on the tier list? Okay. Is every character? Okay, let's go to this. Let's talk to past players now.